Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Unbreakable Armies. Um, I'm horrible at these intros, y'all. Y'all already know. Y'all come here every time, and I don't have it together. What I can say is, congratulations to Jin on Super Tuna being better than half these songs out here right now.
Shit.
I'm so sorry, y'all, but when I saw that he actually was like, this is almost chart topping, I'm like, and Jin did not want that. Like, don't make something out of nothing. And it goes viral on TikTok, gets on the charts, is trending on the hot social trend on Twitter. Yeah, we may or may not take things extreme, and we're not sorry. I'm sorry. So, yeah, the intros still aren't together. I'm so sorry if y'all think that they are gonna get there. Check back episode 10. Episode 10, see if I have it together. I don't. We are your hosts, Simone and Denise.
Hi.
Today, we do not have a guest.
No.
We are flying a bit solo. If you want to check out the previous episode that we did with Amy, please go and do so if you haven't already. But this week we decided to just talk. You know, it's coming up on the holidays.
Yeah.
We just want to chill out, relax, not bug too many people because I've been seeing people taking exams and asking for prayers, and
yeah.
I feel for y'all.
Yeah, same. Same.
Because I don't miss those times at all.
Oh, I don't either. I really don't.
Like those times really had you at your most vulnerable, tired, and depressed.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
yeah.
Remember the 3 a.m. study times.
Yeah, same here. For those who are dealing with finals and stuff right now, I am wishing you all the best and positive vibes are sending to you and sending all my love to you. And I hope that you guys do well on your finals and everything like that. And plus with the holidays, we do want to mention up that after this episode, kind of want to mention it in the beginning, that we are going to be taking a little bit of a break because of holidays. We're going to be with family and everything like that. So after this episode, whenever it's uploaded, it should be uploaded at some point, maybe early next week. But we'll be taking a break until I want to say sometime in January, so that we can have time with family and friends and everything like that throughout the holidays and everything like that. So that is just a quick heads up on how uploading is going to be for this episode and for the next. So don't freak out about, oh my gosh, they haven't uploaded. We're taking a break for holiday reasons. So just wanted to let you guys know that.
Right. Yeah, we'll be back sometime after New Year's.
Yes.
Maybe a week New Year's or something like that.
Yeah, we'll get that all figured out.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, and then we'll let you guys know about it.
Yes, so follow our Twitter.
Because right now, there's no official plans.
Yeah.
But we're still here.
Exactly.
Every once in a while, I'll check up on you guys during the holidays, send out a quick tweet.
Yes.
There's some love. It'd be cool. And also, I also want to send my, I don't even know the word. What's the word? Luck.
Yes.
Wow. Send my luck out to everyone taking exams and everything. Out to my old college. Everybody's already pretty much out of school. Like, people have literally been Snapchatting themselves at Universal.
Yeah.
We usually get like a month off. So, good for them.
Right.
Do not recommend spending money at school. But, you know, go if you want an education. If you really want it, go do it.
Yes.
But it will hit you in the pockets.
Absolutely.
And you will feel it about 4 years later.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It doesn't seem bad while you're doing it, but it seems bad afterwards.
Yep.
But today, we have some interesting topics, because I know y'all been around listening to this.
Absolutely.
All y'all who've been on drama has been circulating left and right.
Oh, yeah. a lot.
Whether it's mamas or it's the PCD shows that just happened, which Denise happened to go to day one, and
Yes. In
she itching to let y'all know about that.
yes. Before I get into the nitty gritty of what happened, I did have a fun time. It was amazing. My voice was gone for almost 2 weeks, and some pictures and stuff are on my Twitter and everything like that. I'll link my Twitter and everything like that in the description. But it was fun. I had a blast. It was my first BTS concert. So it was really exciting, but also really, really overwhelming because that's my first in person concert since 2019. So it was a bit overwhelming, but also a little bit weird just for that reason. And it's just like, hi, we're still in COVID, dealing with COVID and everything like that. So
Right.
I was really surprised that a lot of people wore their mask. A lot of people wore their mask. And
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is a first. This is literally the first. And so, of course, the boys did amazing, as always. It was a time. It was a great time. That will be another video on my other channel. But let's get to the thing that really pissed me off the next morning after the concert, with my voice being completely shot and gone.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up the next day. It was like 8 a.m. and I went to Twitter because I scrolled through Twitter and everything like that to see if I got any notifications or whatever. And I see a tweet how some people were pissed off at the crowd of day one because they weren't doing the fan chants or cheering loud enough. Mind you, these are the people who are saying that were the people that are watching through shitty live streams.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you weren't there, I feel like you don't have a say. You don't have a say. My friend's ears were ringing so bad. That's how loud we were. Videos does not do it justice for how it sounded in real life. So for those who are trying to come at the day one crowd and everything like that, yes, there were fan chants going on. However, acoustics in the stadium, they were a little bit off because some sections heard the crowd louder than BTS and vice versa. My section, there were moments where I did hear them really, really well, but the crowd was so damn loud. It was insanely loud. Plus, on top of that too, my voice was almost shot after On, which is literally the beginning of the show. So, on top of that too, singing with our mask on, as it is, that was a lot. Because during half the times when I would be singing, it would be hard for me to breathe sometimes. And so I have to stay kind of quiet and mellow for me to get myself back together. Plus, on top of that too, I was screaming so much to the point where I couldn't even sing because my throat said, hey, you need to calm down. Rest. Don't overdo it.
Mm-hmm.
My section was so fucking lit. We were so lit. And it was such an incredible time. But also, people need to understand too that not a lot of people are going to have time to, learn the fan chants because people have a life. People have a life. They have other shit to worry about. So It's just like, we were there, we were enjoying ourselves. And what I really hated is that after the concert and the V Live that they did and everything like that, people misconstrue what they say a lot. And that pisses me off more than anything. Because that's another way of trying to attack those who went on day one.
Right.
And it's just like, hi, I understand from their perspective of this is their first time performing in front of armies in over 2 years.
Right.
I would feel just as overwhelmed as they were.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, too, a lot of us in the crowd were just amazed by what they had to offer. Like, seeing Black Swan, the opening of it, was absolutely beautiful.
That transition got me every time.
That was absolutely beautiful. My jaw dropped. I was in awe. And so I had a lot of those moments during the show where I was just in awe. And so it's just like, it pisses me off when people are attacking those who went on day one and who actually had a really fun time. Because I'm going to be really honest with you, I really wanted to upload the videos and stuff from day one. But I yet haven't. Because of the backlash that's been going on. Like, I understand as well from a cultural perspective about, learning the fan chants and stuff. That's absolutely common in South Korea. That's absolutely common. I understand that. The concert etiquette in the States is a lot different.
Mm-hmm.
A lot different. So, of course, you're going to hear some people are going to do the fan chants and stuff like that. But people are there to enjoy themselves at the concert. And to be honest as well, like, I had quite a bit of the fan chants, ready. But being at that concert, my mind blacked out. And I was enjoying myself. So, long story short, if you're willing to say a lot of disrespectful shit about people that went on day one, touch some grass. Go outside. Get some sunlight. Because there's a lot of worse issues that happened even before the concert. Because there was one part of the entrance area where security guards weren't even checking bags. They didn't even check vaccination cards or COVID, negative test results or anything like that. They didn't even check if they even had tickets at all. Literally, I had a friend text me saying that there was someone in her seat. And she showed them like, hey, this is my seat. And showed them her ticket. And they just walked away. Plus, on top of that, too, there was someone who hopped over the fence into the venue.
Yeah.
Like, you never know with people. People are fucking crazy. And so it's just like, luckily the person got, caught and everything like that, thank goodness. But you never know with people. You never know if people have fucking weapons and stuff on them. You never know. Plus, waiting to get inside was absolutely absurd. Because the staff at SoFi did not do what they had to do.
They really didn't.
And it was just frustrating because it was just a clump. A huge entire clump that was not moving at all. And I'm like, hi, let's not turn this into what happened at Astroworld. Let's not have that happen. Absolutely not.
Right.
And so, me and my friend and a few other people, we were asking a lot of people, it's like, oh, is this the section that we need to be in and everything like that? We'll tell them what area. And they're like, oh, it's this area. And they'll be like, oh, this is for this number, and it was the number that we had to be in, but the line was not moving one fucking bit.
Right.
So at one point we just end up leaving the line that was just at a standstill and going to one of the other lines. Luckily, that section they checked vax cards, COVID tests, like negative result stuff, and on top of that, they did back search and everything like that. And we obviously show our tickets and stuff like that. The second we got up there, they were like, "Oh, you could have just got into any line, and you would have got in." That set me off entirely. I was like, we almost wasted about 30 minutes to an hour trying to figure out the line situation. For them to tell us, "Oh, you could have gotten into any line."
Yeah.
I'm more surprised that people are bitching about the fan chants than the safety that was very questionable before the concert.
Yeah, it is pretty odd that the fan chants became the main concern and the main issue out of everything that happened on day one.
There's a lot more stuff that happened too that I also found out literally the next morning. Because I guess some of the staff there during sound check were being xenophobic.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and y'all are so damn worried about the fan chants. Then people's safety. That really speaks about what you guys actually feel, in all honesty.
Yeah. Because if I'm being honest,
and
I'm going to say this, don't nobody come for me, I'm so sorry. But some people getting mad at the fan chants were also some people who supported the people coming in with them big ass cameras, taking pics, being stalkerish. Listen, personal paparazzi, and I don't mean that actual paparazzi, but people posing as paparazzi to make money off of these boys is mad weird. Yeah. And also, you could see videos of them in the crowd taking pictures, not enjoying the show, not listening to the music. They didn't care about that. They cared about the shot they were going to get.
Yep.
Y'all are complaining at people who have been in this fandom for maybe a year, less, trying to learn fan chants when remember what year this is and what was going on a year ago.
Exactly.
People found this group for emotional reasons during that time. So they didn't know fan chants were a thing. They didn't know that you were supposed to repeat, some of the words that they were saying. They didn't know that. Hell, I didn't know fan chants until maybe earlier this year, because I found them last year, 2020. I didn't know fan chants were a thing, so I started watching some of their concert clips, and I started hearing it. I think the one I first fully learned was Idol.
Right.
Like that was one that stuck to my brain because I heard it a lot. But some people genuinely did not know. But even then, like Denise stated, how that stadium was set up was weird for some people. Some people genuinely could not hear the crowd and could hear nothing but BTS. Some people heard the other way around. They could hear the crowd like mad. And I was watching the concert through streams. I heard the crowd.
Yeah.
Sometimes in other sections better than others. But I could hear the crowd. And just because one of the members said that, they could hear better the second day, like they could hear it was louder in there, does mean that gives you the power and the right to start coming at people sideways.
Exactly.
Like, it may have gotten better because at that point in time, half y'all already saw the concert through the streams and y'all went the next day.
Literally.
So y'all knew what to expect. Y'all were still blown away, and I commend everybody who was fan chanting, everything like that, but that does not mean that you have to basically spit on those who don't fully know yet.
Exactly. Like that sound was so loud. Even like when they were showing like some of the other music videos and stuff before the actual concert, it was
Yeah.
so loud. It was insanely loud. Like I'm surprised my ears did not ring. I'm more surprised about that. But it's just like it's sad because I've seen some people be like, I want to post like my concert videos and stuff like that, but I don't want to, but I don't because of this at all.
Right.
And it's just like I have like a montage that I want to do, but I still feel hesitant. Even like a few weeks after the concert, I still feel hesitant to do it because comments like that, or like, oh, you didn't cheer enough. Hi, my voice was literally fucking shot.
Exactly.
Literally shot. I did not gain my voice back until basically kind of late last week. So it's just sad because it's just like people are policing others how to enjoy a concert. And that's what kind of pisses me off because concerts are like a third home to me. I absolutely love going to concerts. And just seeing all of that, it just makes me sad. Extremely sad. And so, literally, even during day one, when I think it was when they were introducing themselves, when Namjoon popped up, we were hollering our asses off like there was no tomorrow. And we did that for every single member as well.
Right.
We were hollering like our lives depended on it. And so,
as you should have. They look good.
It's just like
Fine as hell.
They really are. And so, for those who still want to continue to be like, oh, I didn't hear fan chants, you guys didn't cheer loud enough. If you weren't there, shut up.
Right.
Literally shut up, go outside, touch some grass. And if you felt that way, try to go to one of their concerts at some point. Hopefully when COVID dies down, but literally stop making other people's, time at the concert, and if they want to post videos and stuff, living hell just because they're like, oh, fan chants and stuff like that. There was other crazy stuff that happened before then that was already overwhelming enough.
Right.
I've been holding back from talking about this so much within the past several weeks. I've been holding back because I know I need to be careful with what I need to say about it, and especially along the manner. And I also should have said this too in the beginning. If there's gonna be any sort of hate, especially with the topics that we're talking about, that's automatically getting deleted. Automatically getting deleted.
Yeah, like there's a way to share your opinion on what we're talking about and be respectful.
Exactly.
We're being respectful. We're not sitting here saying y'all are wrong. We're not sitting here saying that, you should shut up. No one's saying that. What we are saying is you're getting the perspective of somebody who was there. And just be kind to Denise about her experience. If you have an experience opposite of that or the same, you can share it. But just be respectful. Don't just call her wrong. Don't say, shut up. You obviously don't know. Because, no, we're not doing that in here. And we can put a post at the top, pin a post on YouTube to let you and remind you to be respectful.
Yeah.
To anybody in the comments, not just us.
Yeah, exactly. I'll make sure to pin that as well because that needs to be said, especially with the topics that we have today because my lord. But
get pretty out there.
But to close off on the day one situation and everything like that, It was an amazing concert. One of the best concerts I've been to at that. And I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of them, and just for them being able to perform in front of Army again. That's the most important thing. We have to like take that into consideration. That, they're performing in front of us again after so long. We should just embrace that and enjoy ourselves and enjoy the music and just hearing all of that live at the end of the day.
Right. And if you have a problem with the current music that they do, I'm so sorry. Just don't take the time to go to the concert that they are having in, like, the name of the concert is the song that you hate and you still go. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Because you don't like Permission to Dance. They're going to sing Permission to Dance. You don't like Butter. They did both versions of that song.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like Dynamite. Well, they were on vacation on stage, so I'm gonna need for y'all to just y'all gonna have to just decide what you want to do. But don't sit there, go to the concert, and be like that one girl on Snapchat who had her army bomb in her hand as she walked out the concert while it was still going on because she wasn't interested in them anymore.
Yeah, that ticket could have went to someone else who was really, dedicated.
Someone more deserving. Somebody else sit here and talk about baby armies. Talk about those who are slowly turning into that person that does not want to be in this fandom anymore. Still takes the time to take from others in terms of concert tickets, or even takes the time to match them with other fandoms. Yeah. Be more focused on that part, because that part ain't cool. Mm-hmm. She walked out of the stadium and expressed that she, for some time now, has not liked BTS anymore. They're just not for her. Okay, well then don't buy the ticket.
Yeah. Literally.
It's like you went there to listen to a group that you're not fully interested in anymore. And just because you want to see if there's still a spark or if you're still interested, watch the stream like everybody else.
Literally. And I forgot to mention too, there was one news outlet where they were filming the girls trying to do the fan chant of their names.
Oh.
Now.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
With that, like, don't pin this on every baby army or every Butter or Permission to Dance army or those who have, just got into them recently. Don't put the blame on them, on everyone else. Everyone else might know the fan chants, like the name fan chants by now. It makes me so irritated. Like, I seen the video of the girls doing it, and it was cringe. It was absolutely cringe. I will say that.
It was pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
But don't put the blame on every other army, because I can bet you this right now, every other baby army is not like that.
Like, I will sit here and yell these chants to this microphone when we come back in January. Like, that'll just be the intro.
Facts.
Like, I already know it. I'm not going to yell it into this mic right now, but I know it.
Same.
Like, every picture that I post half the time with their photo cards, I put those motherfuckers in order.
For real.
Like, it's an automatic thing for me. I don't know why, but it's automatic. When I got my army bomb, yeah, I put those photo cards in order and took the picture.
Exactly.
You can look through my Twitter if you want to know.
Yeah.
But just don't blame us for the things that some people don't know. But also, if you are a baby army and you just aren't sure about some things, don't say yes to being interviewed.
Yeah.
Because you not only can people put the blame on us, but also it's a little embarrassing sometimes when people somewhat try to embarrass you. And if you aren't sure about the fan chant, or if you aren't sure about, a question they're asking you about the group, don't answer it. Because if you are listening to a melody and you mistake, like, for Save Me or some shit like that, you will get torn a new one.
Yeah.
Even though those songs are completely different, but you will get torn a new one trying to guess.
Yeah.
So just take your time learning about them because I'd rather be slow with how I learn about them and know what I'm talking about than to rush and get myself into some shit.
Exactly. And also, feel free to ask people who have been in it for a while now. Feel free to ask them. I'm pretty sure they would be more than happier to tell you and everything like that, you know. Just, I just want people, you know, to just, you know, I'm glad that this topic, let alone, has kind of settled down a little
Yeah.
bit, but for someone who was there day one, who saw basically everything go down and everything like that, like, I felt like I should have said something about it sooner, but that really, it just hurt, in all honesty, because I really enjoyed myself. So
Yeah. Understandable. So, actually, like, before we even started recording, we actually, like, just wrote down what we were going to talk about today.
yes.
Um, Denise, what was the first
Let's
major drama filled topic that we got?
talk about the mamas.
Ah, that wasn't a laugh to, like, rub shit into my face. No, that wasn't it. That was a laugh because that day was drama. It was
Yeah,
people really trended the tag "Mama is a joke" and create a space to be upset in.
I didn't know that
What
actually.
the hell are y'all doing? Yeah, they created a space and people were coming on the mic. And to be honest, some armies jumped on that mic and made sense.
Right.
They made sense. I'm sorry. But let's start from the big topic that we all remember. Armies and stays were competing for the top spot in that fan voted category the whole time. It was pretty much just them and it was pretty much just us and the stays. That was it. You know, right behind them was like EXA or NCT or something like that. Not too far back was IFN and TXT. Cool. The top two were us and the stays. Is I'm gonna mention karma a few times, but you do not get to brag about cheating the system that y'all are supposedly excited about because when they changed, y'all were like, oh well, BTS ain't winning nothing now because now it's actually up to the judges. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when this was fan voted, partially due to digital sales and also judges count, I thought that was fair. But then you also decided to cheat. You cannot use VPN. First of all, actually, if you're gonna try to keep a plan a secret, don't tweet about it.
Yeah.
If any person can ask you what the plan is with a member of a stay in their profile, and then all of a sudden, now every fandom knows your plan.
Yep.
Like, y'all should just follow the directions and message each other. But even then, y'all were planning to cheat your way to their first dosing. What was the point of that? Why would you want to cheat to get them an award? Wouldn't really feel like theirs because you cheated.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of that? Like, that's not only a gut punch to them, but y'all should feel ashamed for that.
Yeah.
Not
That
everyone was cheating, but to those who were, that's disgraceful to the people that actually worked hard in your fandom.
facts. Absolute facts.
Like, that's not cool. I got nothing against Stray Kids. Stray Kids have some pretty good music. I'm not a full on stay, so I'm not gonna sit here and comment on their songs, but I've heard some. They're some pretty nice, ill guys.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all need to understand that they are not this is definitely a competition. BTS, though they release less than most other groups, still were able to maintain their sales,
Mm-hmm.
still put on multiple performances, and had a 4-day concert in LA. Like, y'all have to understand that they did work this year. They
Yeah.
didn't just do nothing and then walk away with all the prizes.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what happened. And then after that, everyone was commenting on the show, saying that their group was robbed, saying that this isn't fair, that they hate BTS even more. I'm over here like, cut. Hold on. Because
Mm-hmm.
first of all, BTS is not the first group or probably even artist to win all those awards and win for multiple years in a row. They're not the first.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all not getting on any like, unless y'all are getting on any other group's ass about winning multiple years in a row. Y'all don't need to be getting on BTS. There's no
Literally.
reason to.
Literally.
Now there could be a fight for best dance performance because even though the dances were simple, they were still very good and technical.
Yeah.
Every dance doesn't need to have backflips, flips, sideways choreography, floor choreography. It doesn't have to be complicated to be good.
Exactly.
Like, just good. It was really great, to be honest with you. Like, their Butter CD is in the top 5 best-selling albums of this year.
Mm-hmm.
Even it was 2 songs and 2 instrumentals. Y'all can sit here and talk about mass buying if you want to or whatever. Like, y'all don't do the same thing.
Preach.
Y'all are some of y'all are way too focused on what BTS and ARMY are doing to the point where you don't properly stream your group's music. You don't properly vote for them. And you're surprised and they're not getting what they need to be.
Right.
Because to be honest, that's giving the energy of someone who knows their friend is talented, but like acts funny about it.
Yeah.
Like, this at this point is BTS's time. They were in the same position as your groups, not winning a damn thing.
Yep.
They were barely shown any respect.
Mm-hmm.
The point where they were performing and the show was already over. But yet they were still passing out. They passed out flyers. They performed anyway. They did what they had to the point where they at today. This hasn't been happening since 2013. Let's get it right.
Right.
It took a few years for them to get, feet under them. They got it, and this is their time to shine and continue to shine. There's nothing wrong with a group winning for multiple years if they're earning it. Y'all forget they just came off of one of their best years last year with Map of the Soul 7.
Facts.
They put out B at the end of the year, and B was eligible because it came late.
Yeah.
Which is also why it won Album of the Year, because B didn't exactly drop in sales this year. They continued. That album continued to be one of the best of this year.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be a problem. Like, I understand that some of y'all want your groups to win and to be in a place that you want them to be, but it does take time. But there's no reason to be hateful.
Yeah.
Like, it's just I wish that that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Because you're bagging on a group that genuinely works very, very hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to the point where this was like their first like true break since they debuted.
Right.
Not one time they put the pen down. Not one time they stopped learning their, choreography. They've been on it for years,
Mm-hmm.
years, nearly a decade. Y'all gotta give props for props are due because where EXO was at before BTS blew up, this is where at this point they're majorly blowing up, and for good reason.
Yeah.
So that award show was pretty messy, and people have a right to be sad that their group didn't win, but that doesn't mean that they have to be disrespectful to the group that did win.
Exactly.
That's that's what I'm gonna say on that.
Yeah, I feel like it's just I feel like in general they should be also happy and honored that they were like nominated at least in that huge of a category because the mamas is huge.
Right.
That is absolutely huge, you know. And I know that even like win or lose, because there's other groups that, especially like rookie groups that I've been listening to recently. One got nominated for two mamas at that. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. After they just debuted, literally last year, last October. That's huge.
Yeah.
They lost, and it's sad. But I know they're gonna continue to work hard, and I know that I'm also gonna be streaming their fucking music as well, and and
Mhm.
continue to support them. That's the best that we can do.
Exactly.
It takes time. It's not gonna go that fast. You know, every path is different in their own ways. You know, it's like the other groups and stuff. They will get there. I can guarantee you they will. That's 100%. Just don't stop streaming their musics. Don't focus on that. You know,
Exactly.
it's just I feel like that's another reason why I really don't like watching award shows like that. For this
Mhm.
exact reason. And it's just like win or lose, your favorite groups are still gonna work hard as fuck, regardless of the win or lose. They're gonna still continue doing what they're doing. Just be there to support. So it's just like,
Yeah.
eh, I really just dislike award shows at this rate, just because of all of this little, all of that just commotion and chaos and just
Yeah. It's just too much.
it really is. And it's also really overwhelming too. I hate it. I hate it so much. And
Yeah.
also
It it really is.
speaking about that with BTS opening their Instagram.
Who? Ha. Ha.
Child. I
A mess.
mean, a mess. People who are DMing them some weird ass shit. Why? Why?
Extremely inappropriate.
Yeah.
Extremely. Like, it's one thing to be like, oh, hey guys, I hope you're having a good vacation. It's another thing to be like death threats or sexual things that don't need to be said.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give an example because,
Yeah.
but a lot has gone on since they've opened up their Instagrams, and it's pretty sad, but also it's cool because we get to enjoy so many amazing pictures. They
Exactly.
don't have to share with us, but they choose to.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, they're letting you into their world, and some of y'all repay them by being kind of obnoxious.
Yeah.
Please stop that. But of course, there's always going to be drama surrounding the things that they do.
Yep.
Like, I recently got into it with Blinks because apparently Tay got like he accidentally followed an account that had something to do with one of the members of Blackpink. And it became a whole thing. He likes her. Oh, he wants to be with her. Oh, he definitely did that on purpose. And it's like, can y'all chill out?
Yeah.
It's never been that serious.
It's like,
It's
or
never been that serious.
it's like, or they're just fucking friends. Can we not be
Right.
friends? Question mark?
Every male and female each other are not automatically dating.
Exactly. Exactly.
Or even every female idol, it doesn't really matter. You know, gay or straight.
Mm-hmm.
Talk doesn't mean they're dating.
Exactly.
Because that ties into the whole shipping thing.
Oh, that
A
shit.
quick disclaimer: I do not have an issue with shipping to an extent. I do not mind it. I've seen some adorable pictures, and that's cool. But when y'all start messaging them on Instagram to tell them to stay away from the ship that you like and be threatening and disgusting, and this is solo stands to the fullest, but that does not mean to be disrespectful like that. Like, you're threatening them over something that over a ship that does not exist.
Exactly.
Like, it's it's very very weird to be seriously into, like, let's say, I'm not gonna do that one. Me and Jimin, fan of, or someone who's a fan, or some people who are fans of, not just anyone. I'm sorry, um, but some people who are fans of, like, Day or Jimin tend to be rude sometimes. Belongs with Jungkook, or Jimin belongs with Jungkook. It becomes a mess, and it becomes horrifying watching y'all defend these ships and put down the next member.
Yeah, that's not cool.
And to be perfectly honest, it's usually amongst the younger.
Yeah.
Those are some of the most heated ships in this fandom, and people have to watch it happen.
Yeah.
Like, no one should be threatening any of them because you like some shit. Because you're trying to protect your fave while also threatening the next one. Not seeing your hypocrisy. You can't sit here and tell some member to something inappropriate. We'll go with that. You can't tell them something inappropriate or talk shit about that one member who's in a picture with your fave and you don't like it. But then when someone comes at your fave, you got a problem with it. That doesn't make sense.
It really doesn't. And plus, on top of that, too, and I know I'm pretty sure they've mentioned about the shipping issue that they don't like it either at all.
It probably have. I've I haven't specifically heard it, but it probably has been said, and it's because it's gotten too intense.
Yeah.
Like, some people look at a picture of two of them just a bit closer together, and they're like, "Oh God, why is he there with him? Leave him alone." And I leave him alone. What are you talking about? Why don't you? Y'all are really getting into it with people who have known each other for almost some 9, some almost 11 years. Like, what do you mean? Like, why are you being like that towards people you personally don't know?
Exactly. Like, I've never been on the liking of shipping. Like, I understand it to an extent, but there is so far that you can just go with that and just learn your fucking boundaries. I think at the end of the day, just learn your damn fucking boundaries. My God, because like people are just going over the top. And for what reason, I don't fucking know. And it makes me feel
Right.
bad for them. And especially if they see this going on too. It kind of puts like a strain, you know? And that's not good at all.
No, because then they start to show less and less of themselves.
Yeah.
They stop sharing things with you for a while, and they get private.
Yep.
Because there's just too much going on.
Yeah.
Like, while we're still on the Instagram topic, a quick thing for any of y'all who this is about that I'm about to say. Mind your business when it comes to who Namjoon is with. Please and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Business.
For real.
I literally saw an account just yesterday. Apparently they saw Namjoon wherever he was at. They didn't say anything to him. As they should not have. He's on vacation. They were respectful about it.
Mm-hmm.
People then proceeded to find out the location that Namjoon and whoever he was with were at. And they were calling the place to find out about the person he was with. What kind of disrespectful ass shit is that?
I'm gonna say this for the ones in the back. Learn your fucking boundaries as a fan. I'm saying that from the jump. Learn your fucking boundaries. Because, hi, at the end of the day, you're not that entitled for a lot of personal shit. What they want to share is what they want to share with us. What they don't want to share is what they're not going to share. Don't feel like you're so fucking entitled to be like, oh, well, I'm paying for this much albums and stuff like that. I need to know. No, the fuck you don't. Mind your damn business.
Right. They show you what they want to show you. They don't have to show you anything. Because y'all saw a leg in a wine glass don't mean you fly off the handle. Even if he is dating that person, deal with it.
Literally.
Deal with it. Man's been giving you music for nearly a decade.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be alright.
Yes, you'll be fine. Go outside, please. Talk to people.
Like, I get it. Like, you that's your bias. You love them. And it is a little sad to see them with somebody. But you have to respect how this man feels. You have to respect who he's with and have some respect for that person as well. Do not invade their privacy. If their face is not being shown, it is not being shown. That does not mean trace their steps. That does not mean try to find out who it is. No. Okay? I don't want to. And for good reason, because some of these idols out here will get married or whatever, and people attack.
Yeah.
There is a reason why we do not know. And it's fine. Let them all enjoy whatever they're doing. Not if they're alone or by themselves. Hell, that's probably why Jimin and Yoongi ain't sharing that much.
Facts. I don't blame them at all. Shit.
Don't either, because at some point, someone saw that Hobie was on a family trip, and it was cute. Not gonna lie, that man's open button shirts and shit had me on Cartier. I'm need for him. Slow down.
No, honestly, he's causing a lot of thirst.
Seriously. But he went on a vacation with his family. I believe they went to, it was Hawaii.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they went somewhere else. I don't remember at the moment, but
it was Hawaii, I believe.
They were on a family. Okay. They were, enjoying time together, and him and his sister were putting up similar pictures. Someone posted Hobie and his sister side by side, but also kind of an interaction kind of thing that happened. And they did not know that she was his sister and almost started some shit.
Yikes.
If you don't know what's going on, don't post about it.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Literally.
It's his sister. She's also a married woman.
Absolutely.
Yo, some of y'all need to have some respect for people because
Honestly.
they were on a trip. That's all. Nothing was happening. Hell, her husband was probably there. Just because she was in the picture by herself don't mean nothing.
And
Some
I
of y'all just too deep in the business.
and at the end of the day too, they're human. They are human beings like all of us are.
Period.
And I think people forget that too with idols. Because, they're expected to be held at at a certain level and everything like that. But literally at the end of the day, they're all human beings.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think we just really need to respect their space and everything like that. Family, all that stuff, especially while they're on their fucking vacation first and foremost. Yeah, no. Don't be fucking stupid. But just have some common sense, in all honesty. Have some fucking common sense. Because the shit
Seriously.
that I've been seeing recently, it's just been ridiculous. And it's just like, shoot, I don't fucking blame them for being this damn private.
I don't either.
Because of just crazy people like that. And it's just like, I think that's just the thing. Just remember that they're human beings as well. Like they feel all the same things that we feel, emotions, everything like that. Just be considerate and just take that, will ingrain that in your mind. Because if we were in a similar position as they are, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't like crazy ass people being like that. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't like that at all.
Mm-hmm.
So think like that and then just literally like not do it. Because
Seriously though.
it really pisses me off because I'm enjoying all the pictures that they've been posting. I really have. And it's just like,
Yeah.
it's another side that we get to know about them to a certain extent, and which is really really nice, And so it's
Yeah.
just like
It
we
is
should
really nice
just,
to just have fun and smile.
yeah, I think
Well, they
we,
do that with us, and I understand that. But just to see them have a good time, with family and friends, and just have a moment to relax is
yeah,
really nice to watch.
absolutely. And I think we really need to just appreciate that while, we can, while they're on their vacation. Because they hardly get to see
Right.
their family as it is. So I honestly think we should just
Exactly.
appreciate that. And just, I hate people. I hate people so much. It's actually fucking ridiculous. I hate people. Oh my gosh. Speaking about
Hating people.
solo stands. God, they piss me off more. Ciao. Them and their
Yeah.
hypocrisy is on another fucking level. My God.
Yeah. Like this was partially in the Instagram thing because a lot of y'all be on Instagram and be acting up is really weird. But then sometimes on Twitter can be equally as annoying and even on TikTok. God, TikTok.
Yeah.
It's just hypocrisy is just really really strong because you're trying to protect someone, but you also criticize other people. Then you get upset when they criticize the person that you like.
Yeah.
It's like it's not adding up.
Make it make
One
sense.
plus one equals fish right now.
Yeah. Make it make sense.
It don't add up. It's just not here. Like I can understand that you may have a favorite in the group and that's fine, but it shouldn't get to the point where you slander the other six people in the group who boost up the person that you like.
Literally. Like, oh, it's a lose-lose situation. Literally.
It truly is.
Like I
And
have,
y'all be doing the most.
yeah, because it's like I have two biases in the group. But bitch, I am still OT7 for fucking life. Bet your ass on that, cause shit, I appreciate and love every single fucking member So.
Right. Like, I straight up OT7 ain't gotta even think twice about that shit. Ain't never gonna do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do have people in the group that, damn, I just, they're there for me. But all
Mm-hmm.
of them also do that to me, which is why I had my crisis in the middle of these damn LA shows.
Ciao.
I walked in at Namjoon bias, but I really, really had a hard time when I saw Yoongi for 4 days, alright? I had a hard
Ciao.
time, and we just, I could not.
Ciao.
Like,
Those 4 shows,
even
my
during
friend.
Black Swan, I had no clue what the fuck I wanted to do. I didn't know who I wanted to make my bias. I was just there.
Honestly, yeah.
I was watching. Like, you expect me to choose other and those? No, I can't.
Yeah.
I won't.
Yeah. Exactly.
I need to breathe before I make a decision like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's. But yeah, some of y'all need to chill out with this whole solo army thing. It's like, be respectful. There are plenty of people who make accounts dedicated to another member of the group, but are still respectful to the other 6 members.
Factual.
Just be there. You ain't
Literally.
got to like BTS as a whole. May not really want to do their music, and that's fine. But
Mm-hmm.
that does not mean slander them like they've done something to you. They
Literally.
haven't. Like, it's just not that serious.
It really isn't. It really isn't. Another thing I kind of wanted to mention is how fandoms would do the blame game. Like if one person decides to like act up and everything like that, everyone gets the blame. And that pisses me off
Yeah.
more than anything.
Yeah. I remember putting this topic down in my notes because I was watching the interactions between everybody. No matter what point in time it was at, it just happened. I even saw it yesterday and the day before. It's just when a fandom starts things and they proceed to go in on another fandom and they collectively call that entire fandom disgusting, horrible, or said they're going to hell, and it's coming from fandom that literally acts up just the same.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and call armies perfect because we are not, but there are many of us who genuinely don't act like that.
Factual.
But when Blinks decided to have the whole conversation about Jimin and those extensions, holy shit. What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Like, they were literally going in on him over hair. Hair.
God.
Excuse me. Hair. Because they were like, oh, he wants to be Lisa so bad. Like, fool that. Fool that. Don't do that. Because first of all, you get Lisa dragged for no reason, and y'all start insulting Jimin for no reason. Because not only were y'all disgustingly rude, you were being homophobic, you were misgendering him, and y'all weren't talking about his eyes and his weight and anything else in between.
Yep.
We not gonna do that.
Yeah, no.
We not. Y'all are sitting here saying he want to be like her, and to be honest, this person posted, which is what I guess would set someone off. They said, and I quote, "Someone saw a picture of Jimin in a wig and immediately thought of Lalisa." Some crying, laughing emojis at the end. And they were like, so every time something happens, y'all want to drag Lisa, and y'all want to talk about her and slut shame her and misgender her. Nobody was misgendering Lisa. Y'all the ones that looked at Jimin in a wig and said, damn, he want to be Lisa so bad.
Yeah.
How does that mean we started this? We didn't. To be honest, most of us were fucking fawning over him with that hair because he looked damn good.
Shit, half of us were even wondering, hey, what vendor did you fucking go to? Shit, cause I gotta know, cause that shit looked good.
Shit. Like,
Shit.
let me know where you got that laid wig from, them extensions, whatever. Let me know, because shit, I probably can't afford it, but I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it looked bomb. It looked bomb.
Look real good, and people really had to start something because at some point Lisa changed her hair color and had a similar color. Can y'all leave it? Because
Yeah.
then all of a sudden, if Lisa want to dye her hair a colorful color, y'all have now set her up to be called pretty much any member of a boy band group at this point.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she has red hair. She's trying to be V from Mama a few years ago. Y'all have opened that door. And
Faye.
it shouldn't be like that. It's hair.
Child.
It's not that serious. No one should be saying disgusting things about Jimin because y'all, they have said some nasty things
Yeah.
that I will not say on here because
It's bad.
it's disgusting what they want to happen to him.
Yeah, it's bad.
And they call it a joke. Ain't no fucking joke playing with someone's life like that.
Yeah.
Especially
Especially,
then some troll comes into your fandom and says the same thing about any member of any group that you stand, and all of a sudden there's a problem. All I got to say is check your fandom before you go into anybody else's business. I'm not just talking about armies. I'm talking about literally any other fandom.
Exactly.
I need to check your fandom before you say anything, because any of y'all that are sitting here thinking it's one-sided, you a fool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but y'all are a fool if you think this is one-sided and certain fandom is just attacking you every time. Because armies do start some shit, but also other fandoms will start it.
Mm-hmm.
But people only catch the middle of it.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, it's just always armies' fault, and it's them being disgusting and us being pigs and whatever. No. When that whole hair thing happened, the start of it was 100% the other fandom's fault.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot look at him, call him a member of your group, or misgendering him, and think no one's going to retaliate.
Right.
It is what it is, and I'm sorry that, Lisa got mixed up into that, and I hate that Jimin had to be the center of people's disgraceful comments yet again.
Yeah. That shit pisses me off so fucking much. Because it's like,
really
people, it reminds me of how people can just be so fucking disgusting. It makes me fucking sick. It genuinely makes me sick. Because a lot of the stuff that we didn't mention that were really, really bad, you don't joke about that shit. Because people have gone through that shit. That shit still fucking traumatizes them to this day. You don't joke about that shit at all. Even some of the shit that was mentioned, that's other stuff has happened to me before. It still fucking fucks me up. Don't wish that upon other people, because that's fucked up. You don't want anyone, even your worst enemy, you don't want them to go through that type of shit at all. Whatsoever. Right. And I'm glad, in all honesty, I was off of Twitter, especially when that shit was happening. Because if I was on, that would have triggered the fuck out of me. And I'm like, I can't do this right now. I genuinely cannot do it right now. People really need to learn how to shut their mouths, especially when it comes to serious shit like that. It really just blows my gears entirely.
Seriously, it really does. just it's just sad.
It really is fucking sad, honestly. It's really fucking sad.
A lot of y'all in these fandoms can have people that you call a friend that can relate to the things that you are spouting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's not cool. Like you joking about things that could hurt people. And someone that you've talked to before within your fandom may have gone through the same exact thing. I don't think they're gonna find it funny.
Yeah.
At some point, everyone says something about K-pop and morals. At some point, y'all really need to consider your morals because you've given up morals for music.
Yeah.
And it's not worth it.
It really isn't.
I ever got to a point where I'm listening to music that made me start thinking about like a shitty person. I can't listen to that no more.
Yeah.
Because you may want your group to be the best, be on top. Does not mean that you have to go about it in such a nasty way.
Exactly.
Again, this is for much any fandom. You don't have to do that.
And plus, on top of that too, I'm pretty sure your group wouldn't like the shit that you guys were spewing out either. Just saying.
Yeah. They continue to do it. And then y'all got the nerve to say that. I just remember seeing this. While the Blink was arguing in the comment section of the post that there was, they decided to say their group sits here with these campaigns and their fans don't follow it. BTS need to check armies. That coming from you is a very interesting thing.
Yeah.
Because y'all are in a fandom that is just as toxic in less time. People got built up angry resentment in this fandom as armies because a lot of shit has gone on.
Yeah.
A lot of blame has been placed in the wrong place. A lot of, there were multiple years of just damage that happened.
Yeah.
I don't think they were ever really able to find some more peace till 2018, and I'm sure we all remember the speech that they gave at a specific award show where they got super emotional and told y'all they almost disbanded.
Yep.
Almost. We all remember that shit.
Mm-hmm.
We went through a lot for 5 whole years. It was damaging to not only them, but to the fan base they had, but they stuck by them. They are here today. Like, it's just no one be telling anybody to check anybody when there are problems within your own fandom.
Exactly.
Because that's like us saying, well, Blinks need to check y'all. Like, y'all act like y'all weren't making fun of somebody's dead grandparent.
Yeah.
For fun. Like, the fuck? This ain't the arcade.
Yeah, no.
Is this real?
Exactly. This is real life.
And y'all are making it into a joke. It's too much. It's too much. Y'all can't say that, not acknowledge it, and then move on to the next thing because some random person decided to talk shit. You can't. You can't do that.
Exactly. It's ridiculous. It's like I know every fandom, even in ARMY, we have those issues where people really do take it way too far. Absolutely too far. And I'm just like, yeah, no, that's not fucking cool. Half the time we call the asses out for it. Like, yo, that's fucked up. Don't do it. Like, what the fuck? Are you stupid? But like,
Right.
It's just sad. It's really sad because like these little fan wars are just getting too damn extreme. And it's like it's not even like a fucking fan war anymore. It's just like I don't know what to call it, honestly, but it's horrible.
It truly is. It's like it's just again, it's just way too much.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree.
Uh, I remember something else I written down. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like, literally a whole note's worth of things to say and discuss. We just ain't about to have y'all sitting here for 3 hours trying to listen to it all. We
Yeah.
definitely tried to like downsize it because once we get on a topic, we will talk for like 5 to 10 minutes
Yeah, and
before
all
we actually move on.
in all honesty too, all the stuff that we've talked about, we literally like have it like pinpoint all of it down. We literally kind of talked about all of it. Now that I'm coming to think about it, because I'm looking back right now and I'm like, holy crap, we actually talked about all of these under one, like under a certain amount of things. So, because with that being said, you want to talk about songs that's been hitting you recently?
Man, song wise, it's been a lot because we all saw our Spotify award, so
Oh
we're
yeah.
able to see everything that we've been listening to.
Yeah.
Of course, my top spot was BTS, and wasn't nobody gonna say shit to me about it.
Same.
Like, literally, I think the song I listened to the most last year was Dynamite, and that does not surprise me
Right.
at all. Like was like of this year, I believe, and Dynamite was just ringing throughout my house every motherfucking time.
Hell yeah.
But as far as what I'm like currently listening to, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I start to dig deeper into their albums and everything. If I truly want to give their albums like a full shot to like know more about them, I have to listen to it in one go.
Yeah.
That's what I did with Map of the Soul 7. I drove to school 2 hours away and listened to the entire album from the top to the bottom. Did
Mhm.
not skip not one song.
Right.
And I started going back to like their older albums. So as like late, I was listening to "Fire Ruled the World" or like
Ooh.
"Coffee" or something like that. Like,
Ooh. Those are
I listen as the army that's still getting her, feet on the ground and still learning. "Fire Ruled the World" a whole banger.
facts. Absolute fucking facts right there.
Like
Absolutely.
that song, ain't nobody told me. Ain't nobody told me.
Exact. That.
I was like, "Whoa, what is this?" She bangs. She bangs.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's where I'm at currently. I bounce back and forth between them and other artists.
Mhm.
I have a whole car playlist, so I play multiple artists on that. Not a lot of it's like 70% BTS. I'm not even gonna lie.
Right.
But the other 20% goes like Little Mix or Chloe and Halle, you know.
Ooh, love that.
And I enjoy listening to them. Like they're incredible and so talented.
Absolutely. I agree. I 100% agree with that. My Spotify Warped, my Wrapped thing, top artist for me, number one was BTS. Duh, that's not new. Um, but actually, there's a few songs that have been actually hitting me a lot. The first one actually has been Blue and Gray
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna lie, and I am going to be very transparent with you guys a little bit. That song has kind of been speaking to me because that's how I've been feeling a lot recently. And so hearing that live, I broke down entirely. Because one, not only the song is absolutely freaking beautiful, and same with the lyrics as well, but I could relate to that exact feeling. And especially, I just want to be happier. That part has been hitting really hard because that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to get happier, but things have been really rough. And so that has been sticking out to me a lot recently, just hearing it live, and I just broke down completely. Luckily, another army next to me saw me crying. She was comforting me the rest of the song and everything like that, which was really, really sweet. The next one is, let me see, I just had it. Answer, Love Myself.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. That one live as well. I cried as well. I cried a lot during that concert too. But I cried entirely because when I first entered into the lovely rabbit hole, um, from like I said in the first episode, I was kind of in a dark place where I was with my life and everything like that. And so I kind of entering it, trying to work on myself and trying to get better for myself, as in trying to love myself again after kind of losing all of that because of COVID and a lot of other things happening, and just kind of seeing how far I've gotten since joining. And October, November, December, around this time is when I really started becoming a fan. So it's technically, in a sense, my 1 year. And while listening, I was reflecting back, and I've seen a lot of improvements. So much. And I'm just like, holy crap. I have actually gotten a lot farther than I've thought.
Right.
And just, I really listened to that song when I really need to get a good cry out. And I'm just like, dang, I really have improved quite a bit. And I mean, I'm still improving and growing every single day. It's just kind of seeing where my life was at when I started really getting to know BTS and everything like that up to now. It's just been more of the biggest blessing in my life, and I truly thank them for that, in all honesty. That's the second one. The third, it is hard because, oh my gosh, because I know last week's episode I definitely said Boys with Fun, and that is my fucking shit to the day I die. But I think another one is, it's from their Dark and Wild. It's Embarrassed, or aka Blanket Kick. Now,
Oh my god.
now,
Yeah.
now that song is so slept on. That is so slept on. Absolutely slept on. When I tell you I listen to that song basically on a daily, just as much as Ano Bashode, those two are neck and neck. I'm not even kidding. Those two are neck and neck. I listen to those two so much, but Embarrass is so cute. It's so cute. And just seeing their old performances is just absolutely adorable. I love it.
Yeah. I remember seeing that early on in like my little army fandom experience, and I was like, "What is this?" And I, during Yumi's part when he's just sitting on the couch, just
Yes,
going on behind him, I'm like, "Oh my god!" In that moment, I realized how close they all truly were.
exactly.
Because I was like, "God damn!"
But no,
Did I get that?
honestly, but I truly, really love the song so
Yeah.
much. I really do. They all sound amazing. I really, really enjoyed Hobie's part in the song too. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
That stood out to me entirely. I'm like, damn, this is really fucking good. And so months later, I finally got the Dark and Wild album, and I'm like, yes, now I can actually listen to it. Now I can listen to the album on repeat. I know I'm almost done with my album collection, kind of, question mark, but those are the three songs that have been kind of hitting it off for me.
Yeah. Good choices. I like those. I still remember hearing, I remember watching their performances in LA.
Mm-hmm.
And perform Blue and Gray was an experience.
Yeah.
I personally was not there watching it through streaming, a cooking show stream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
I remember just yeah, like they were definitely hot and the oven was on.
Yeah.
Trust me. But remember watching that, and it was such a gorgeous way that they did it.
Yeah.
Like them, but also they had like a playback of another version of them right in front
Yeah.
of them as they sing, and it was so gorgeous.
Absolutely. And I forgot to say this too earlier when I was talking about the concert in the beginning. Their stage production has topped. Holy fuck. It's actually insane. I forgot to comment about that. All the
Yeah,
staging, everything like that, that was spot on. In all honesty, like holy shit. It was too fucking good.
yeah,
But yeah, like just witnessing Blue and Gray, I cried like a river that night. Because on top of that too, like I kind of felt back into like that space in the sense where like I'm in my happy zone right now. And then I know it's not going to last long. That's kind of the sad part about it. I'm like, it's not going to
yeah.
last that long. And I know I'm here just embracing all of the emotions for it because that entire concert was just an emotional fucking roller coaster. But like, nah, that holds such a special place in my heart after just hearing it live. Actually, a lot of the songs hold a special place in my heart after the concert. Because, my God, what an experience.
Yeah, I genuinely can't wait until they start touring again. I can't wait for the next album.
Same.
I'll be broke as fuck next
Same.
year. I can already feel.
Yep. Money who?
And like, ain't about to have shit. The bank gonna be calling me like, "What we doing? Give it a rest." No, that's $1,000. You need to stop now.
Say, hey,
I'm like,
hey,
all right, listen.
BTS.
Right? Like, I will literally be on the phone with them. Like, listen, ma'am, I don't understand. I do not understand. I have to do this for not only my sanity, but for the other part of my sanity that fell out months ago.
Facts.
Okay, like
Absolutely.
we were watching. Pray to God. Nah,
Honestly.
because so much of my soul left me that day.
Mm-hmm.
Then David had the nerve to pop up muscular as shit
For
4 months later. Sir, who the fuck told you to do that?
honestly.
I don't know who
Honestly.
told you to do that.
I also forgot to mention during telepathy when they performed it, my mind was blacked out entirely during that moment. Entirely. Because the second they got onto those little things and started riding around, I lost my shit. I lost my shit entirely. Because
Not to mention telepathy. I've been listening to that too.
ooh, no, that's a fucking bop.
That's my shit.
That's a
My
fucking
shit.
bop.
Like if anything gonna play in my car, telepathy, my bad bitch friend, gonna be one of them. Okay?
Exactly.
The song that was written in less than 10 minutes. Motherfuckers acting up. Yes, her.
Uh-huh.
Her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, listen, like, the lyrics on point, beat on point. When we get to the bridge, whoo, child. Listen, that song was beautifully put together. Period.
Absolutely. I agree. I agree with that statement. Absolutely. That is shoot. I might even listen to it while I'm playing Animal Crossing a little bit later. Shit.
Like, I'm gonna be chilling in a few hours, and next thing you know, this whole house gonna be filled with telepathy. No one should be surprised nor shocked that my neighbors can get over it.
Literally.
in an apartment, so everybody around me can hear everything.
Yeah, but during that moment, I was blacked out entirely. And it wasn't by alcohol either. Let me preface that. It wasn't by alcohol. I can tell you that right now. It wasn't by alcohol. It was with the fact.
Alcohol help calm your nerves, but in there,
Nah. Seeing how close they got to the 100 levels, bitch, I panicked so much. Because I'm gonna let y'all know, the row I was in the front row of my section. So, with that being said, when they were going around, I told a lot of people in my area, like, bro, do you realize what's going on? They're coming through this way. And everyone in my section flipped the fuck out. We were all freaking out. My friend was freaking out. And I was just like seeing them not that far from me and my friend and my section. How was I living? Will forever be that question. And I still question it to this day. I'm like, how did that happen? And how did I live through that? Ciao. I was a mess during telepathy. I was such a mess.
As you should have been. I'd have been surprised if you were calm. If you were, it'd have been from shock.
I was in calm, somehow shock. What the fuck? All of the above. I'm like, hi, they're that close to me? How? What? It's still processing to this day. Will I ever process it? Probably not. But it happened. It happened, but I'm going crazy. I'm going fucking crazy. But I think on that note, I think this is where we're going to end it off, just to calm my sanity down. Because I can feel myself working up again. Help.
Yeah, because if we bring up any of those, bringing those areas back up, gonna have this girl on the floor.
Facts.
And to be honest, I don't even know where the fuck I'm at because, like I said on my Twitter, I've been lost.
Yeah.
And my soul has been gone.
Absolutely.
Since the Mustard's Puzu.
Facts.
I don't have it back yet.
Facts. Big.
I don't have it back. Like, I'm about to start posting help wanted signs in a minute, or lost signs or some shit, because listen, you can't have a concert like that. Not the phone ringing. Oh my god.
Ciao.
Stop ringing.
And on that note, thank you guys for watching this chaotic episode of episode 4. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Remember, keep it respectful as always. Make sure you also follow our Twitter. It will be in the description below so you can keep up with the updates and when the episode comes out and future episodes and so forth and so forth. And until next time, we will see you guys in episode 5. I hope everyone has a really good holiday, whether if it's with family, with friends, and I hope that you guys have an incredible New Year's Eve and to start 2022 off with a fucking banger.
Yes. Enjoy your time, and you will hear us yelling into our mics sometime in January.
Absolutely
By
about
then,
that.
I will have hoped to have found my soul. Probably not. But
Same.
I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Even this will be posted like early next week sometime.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, the start of your day, or the middle of your day.
Yes.
We really appreciate you guys, and we will talk to you very soon.
Yes, definitely. Bye y'all.